They call it the Mother Road, a ribbon of asphalt stretching across the American heartland. Route 66 isn't just a highway. It's a repository of stories, of dreams, of memories etched into every mile marker. But some of these stories don't end when the sun goes down. In fact, for some, that's when they truly begin. Tonight, we re-peeling back the layers of dust and time to uncover one of Route 66's most enduring and heartbreaking legends, the tale of the Ghost Bride. Imagine you're driving down a deserted stretch of 66, maybe somewhere in the desolate beauty of the Arizona or Oklahoma plains. The radio is spitting static. The only light is from your headlights cutting through the inky blackness. And then you see her, a shimmering figure on the side of the road, bathed in an ethereal glow. She's wearing a white dress, a wedding gown, with a veil that seems to dance in a wind that isn't there. For decades, travelers, truckers, and locals have reported this same chilling encounter. They slow down, thinking it's a person in distress, but as they get closer, she either vanishes into thin air or stares through them with eyes full of an ancient sorrow. This is the Ghost Bride, and her story is as tragic as her appearance is terrifying. To understand her phantom vigil, we have to travel back in time, back to the golden age of Route 66. The details of the story shift depending on who you ask and where along the route you hear it, but the core remains the same, a story of love, hope, and devastating loss. One popular version places her story in the 1930s or 40s. She was a young woman, deeply in love, and on the way to her own wedding. Her fiancé, a handsome young man with a bright future, was waiting for her at a small chapel just off the main road. She was radiant, her heart pounding with excitement for the new life that was about to begin. She was traveling with her family, their car loaded with hopes and dreams, cruising down the brand new highway that represented a path to a better future for so many. But fate, as it so often does in these tales, had a cruel twist in store. A sudden, violent accident. A drunk driver, a blown tire, a moment of distraction. The specifics vary, but the result was catastrophic. The car was wrecked, and in the chaos and confusion of the crash, the young bride-to-be was tragically killed. Her wedding dress, once a symbol of pure joy, was now her shroud. Her journey to a new life was cut brutally short, right there on the shoulder of the Mother Road. Her groom, waiting at the altar, would never see his bride. The joy of their wedding day turned into a lifetime of mourning. And so her vigil began. They say her spirit was so tied to that moment, to the overwhelming love and anticipation she felt, that she couldn't move on. She is trapped in a loop, eternally on her way to a wedding that will never happen, forever searching for a groom she will never meet. Her spirit is tethered to the very road that was meant to carry her to happiness. This is why people see her. She's not just a random apparition. She's a soul in torment, reenacting the final moments of her life, hoping for a different outcome that will never come. Her appearances are often concentrated around the forgotten relics of Route 66, the abandoned motels with their flickering neon signs, the crumbling gas stations, and the lonely diners where ghosts of the past still seem to sit at the counter. Witnesses often report a sudden drop in temperature before they see her. Some say they hear faint, sorrowful weeping carried on the wind. Others have even claimed their car engines stall for no reason, only to start again once she has disappeared. It's as if her profound sadness creates a cold spot, a pocket of grief that even the living can feel. One of the most famous hotspots for sightings is near the town of Clinton, Oklahoma. There, an old, dilapidated motel stands as a silent witness to the passing decades. Locals warn against stopping there after dark. Truckers who have pulled over for a quick rest have woken to the sight of her face peering into their cab, her expression pleading, before she fades away. Is she looking for a ride? Is she trying to warn others? Or is she simply lost, a spectral hitchhiker on a highway to nowhere? The story of the Ghost Bride is more than just a spooky campfire tale. It's a poignant love story, a tragedy that has woven itself into the fabric of American folklore. It speaks to our deep-seated fascination with the open road and the mysteries it holds. Every time a driver sees a flicker of white in their peripheral vision on a lonely night, her legend is reborn. She represents the unfulfilled promises and the what-ifs that haunt us all. Her story is a reminder that some journeys don't end, and some love stories, even in death, refuse to be forgotten. Think about the sheer emotion tied up in her story. The peak of human happiness, a wedding day colliding with the ultimate tragedy. It's a powerful combination that resonates deeply. Her spirit isn't said to be malevolent or evil. Instead, she is an object of pity, a figure of profound sorrow. People who've seen her don't just feel fear. They feel an overwhelming sense of sadness for her. Her endless weight has become a part of the road's own identity. She is the ghost of the American dream, a dream that, for her, turned into a nightmare on the blacktop of Route 66. As the years go by and parts of the old road are bypassed by modern interstates, the Ghost Bride's legend only grows stronger. She has become a guardian of the forgotten stretches, a permanent resident of a road that is itself a ghost of its former self. Her love story is carried by the wind that whistles through the deserted towns and whispered by the tires of the few who still travel the old path. She is the ultimate symbol of Route 66, timeless, a little bit broken, and full of stories waiting to be told. So the next time you find yourself on a journey, whether it's on Route 66 or any lonely road late at night, keep your eyes open. You never know who or what you might encounter. The Ghost Bride of Route 66 continues her endless search, a haunting testament to a love that was stronger than death, but not strong enough to escape the asphalt that bound her to this world. Her story will be told as long as wheels turn on the Mother Road. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the heart of one of America's most chilling legends. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more tales from the dark side of history. Until next time, travel safely.